Hello everyone. My name is Vinayak Sharma, and this is the bank statement generation assignment. So, initially, we have four services: PDF services, email service, database, and a simple API. So, let's start up the project. So, when we start up the project, we start on the port 3000, and we have two endpoints for our API: the get transaction API and the add transaction. Add transaction is used to uh, s- modify the database to add any transaction details for a user. For example, this email at this date and this much amount. And the get transaction is used to generate uh, a transaction receipt for the start date and end date and any between transaction amounts. So let's try this. Firstly, like we send this API and we add transaction for user 5 at the rate example.com 700 rupee. So let's see in our database. It's modified right now and this was added successfully. So let's try this one. So yeah, it was successfully generated and we have generated the email here. So we have sent the attachment or receipt. It was for the user at the rate example uh, between second and fourth month. So in our database for user at the rate example from we have I think six transactions here. So this was generated in the PDF and we sent this as an email. So let's see what libraries we used for each service. So after hitting this endpoint, we firstly generate a transaction CSV file. Uh, yeah, so for the get transactions, we initially read all the database CSV file and parse the content and return all the transactions between the start date and the end date. So once we have returned them, we go to the generate PDF and we generate this PDF using PDF kit. We have three columns: user email, date of transaction, and amount, and we add them in the format for this user example here. Then we use email service. Since Google has disabled emails service for using NodeMailer, so we are using a Ethereal email to like test this application. So we send this attachment, send email. Uh, email is the one which we received from this endpoint. Subject is request a transaction report. Text is this one, and output path is the path of the PDF we generated here. So this was in short whole assignment. Thanks.